The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion.
Today is the time for change. Today is when we must reform the global architecture if we are going to be prepared for a future in which Africa is able to reclaim its place.
It is my dream and my wish that our Africanization agenda become quite important, because the world yearns for multiplicities, not just monolithic knowledge systems that make us all the same when we are different flowers, different trees, different rivers.
You overcome the old in order to create the new. If you perpetuate colonial mentalities, you are replicating the old. You are not creating the new. You are not contributing to a renaissance. Obviously, unitizers must say we are part of the African Renaissance, and therefore as part of the African Renaissance, it must be to kill even this slave mentality from colonialism and all of that. It has to do that. If it doesn't do that, then it's not part of the process of the Renaissance on our continent.
The 10 catalytic niche areas that were introduced by the Principal and Vice Chancellor when she joined the university in 2021, they provided her vision in addition to what we already had in the strategy. But they aligned so well because they are groundbreaking in nature in terms of a lot of issues that are relating to our developmental needs.
There's interconnectedness in the catalytic niche areas, but also in the economic opportunities that we could derive from optimizing their implementation. They are optimizing the assets that are already available in Africa.
The third flagship project by the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is our experimental farm. One of the real reasons that I came to UNISA as a next generation academic is because UNISA involves you in their decision making. They don't just make the decisions and then tell you what you need to do. You are actively involved every step of the way.
And building the farm is one of the things that would help us to be able to train in food production and bring the technology that would allow you to actually produce faster, better, and good food. And we're not talking about the GMO food, we're talking about our original crops that we have, our original animals that we have, but we'll then have to select them proper for the proper production.
Academics all have their own areas of research, but with the distinguished professors and with the catalytic niche areas across the university, these are areas that we highlight for special consideration, and it's something I'm doing in my niche area as well, looking at tracer studies to see actually what does actually happen to students after they've graduated. So the tracer study would track the graduate into the world of work, or even into the world of unemployment or entrepreneurial, or these days the gig economy, to see what the impact of their qualification has on various aspects of their lives. And the feedback from those would help you to design or redesign your programs so that you can ensure a better fit between the qualification and the market need.
Even though we have the quest to be part of the global village, that should not happen at the expense of us, knowing who we are, what are our values, what are our cultures, because if we step out into the global village without an identity, we will be lost as a people.
For us to progress, to become independent, to become prosperous, to become united, we're going to need a cadre of future leaders who are purpose-led, who believe in Africa, who believe in what Africans can do, and who contribute to what Africa can be.
UNISA is my past, my present, my future, and my sense of knowledge.
My hope for a better life. It's my pride. UNISA is my second chance.
It's my technology stimulator.
It's a catalyst for my personal growth.
UNISA is my place of stability.
A source for me to gain more knowledge and wisdom.
And also for my community.
UNISA is my happy home.
My pathway to learn, lead, and leave a legacy.
Artificial intelligence is going to have such a big impact on society. How well prepared is the society to cope with that? It must not become a conservative university. We've always done this stuff, we'll call it do this. But to say that we must always be competent and make a contribution to a rapidly changing world.
So we have the responsibility to be at the center of solutions to underemployment and unemployment. And therefore, as a Vice Chancellor, I must think about not only the present. The vision with the management team and the collective leadership must be what are the solutions that we put for the future. The staff, academics, professionals, administrative staff, students, alumni are quite excited about this new vision and what they have to do to support it and to collectively implement and to be committed to building even more assets than what we have gained in the 151 or 2 years of UNISA's existence. That's the vision into the future. The movements for independence, whether against apartheid or against colonialism, UNISA somewhat provided opportunities for leaders to study. Also, they're not monolithic in their political stance. They come from different commitments, and that's what is the asset at UNISA. We're not just channeling specific ideology, but we give the critical knowledge so that people can make constructive choices that are consonant with how they imagine their roles in society.
If we don't do anything, no one else will do it. And it is us who need to make the change. It is us who need to make the difference.
We went to work at the quarry. Hard labor, intensively hard labor, was meted out by the warders. In winter, they would provide something that was akin to a jersey, but really very skimpy. So we had to work during the day. And only when we come back at around 4 o'clock from the work camps would we be allowed to have dinner, go back into your different cells, and study from 6 until 8 o'clock, because at 8 the lights went off. So some of us stole time, and many stole time because the windows, although they were barred, would let in some moonlight. It was not infrequent to find people fighting for a piece of the moonlight so they can do their assignments with UNISA. And remember, as a prisoner, there were 4 classifications, A, B, C, D. We were D class, that means the worst possible offenders. But after 6 months or a year, we were told that the prison laws will allow us to study. Those of us who have the ability, the prison was not going to provide the facility nor the funding. So I had meant to continue to be, hopefully, a successful musician. The University of South Africa then offered a certificate in theory of music. Might I say, I still have that diploma hanging at my house because I passed with flying colors, and my certificate was given to me in Afrikaans. And you know, I wasn't very spreken in Afrikaans, but nonetheless, I valued that certificate. And many of my colleagues that were there were studying for a variety of other qualifications because of the open
and the large and broad opportunity that the university provided, even during those times.
Gives us a sense of pride that we are leading in this university. It means that the challenge is there, that there are big shoes to fill, but also it also pushes us to ensure that this university reaches the heights that it's supposed to reach.
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Please bow your heads. Let me first recognize His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, Chancellor of the University of South Africa and former President of the Republic of South Africa, Principal and Vice Chancellor Professor Lenkabula, the Chairperson of Council Dr. Musia, and members of Council in absentia. Also, let me recognize our sign language interpreter who will be co-piloting with me this afternoon. Members of executive management and extended management of the university in attendance. Let me recognize the Registrar, Professor Sepota, who is part of the executive management. I recognize executive and deputy executive deans from various colleges present, esteemed dignitaries, friends of UNISA in attendance this afternoon, college academics, professional and support staff, UNISANs, parents, grandparents, guardians, family, friends, siblings. With your permission, may I include boyfriends and girlfriends who might be here to support, and partners, and of course, our centerpiece for this afternoon, our graduates and diplomats, class of 2025 and 2026 soon to be alumni of the University of the Land. Sanbonani. Anyizwe. Sanbonani. That sounds like it. Molweni. Absheni. Matsiari. Dumelang. Khotsong. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. Let me extend a warm greeting and heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you to this momentous occasion of the graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matsidiso Molapo, Acting Vice Principal, Strategy, Risk and Advisory Services, officiating this evening's ceremony on behalf of our Principal and Vice Chancellor, Professor Linkabula. With me on the stage are colleagues who will be presiding jointly with me in this ceremony. We have Professor D.M. Farisani from the College of Law, who will be delivering the Chancellor's address. Also, we have the Registrar, Professor Sepota, and also the Regional Director, Dr. Mieza, who is hosting this ceremony as the Director of the region of KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you, Professor Dr. Mieza. And also we have Mr. Sibeko from Operations and Facilities. We also have our academics and representatives from various colleges. We have from the College of Law, the College of Graduate Studies, we have Professor K.R. Mbata, who is the Acting Director, School of Interdisciplinary Research and Graduate Studies. From the College of Law, we have Professor D.M. Farisani, Director, School of Laws, Dr. F.M. Mahlobogwana, College Representative. And then from the College of Human Sciences, we have Professor Z.Z. Nkosi, who is the Executive Dean, and Professor M. Matibani. College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Professor N. Nkize, Dr. P.N. Kambule. That's about it. And from the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Professor Dube, who is the Deputy Executive Dean, and Professor T. Nkambule, who is also a college representative. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor K. Semenya, who is the Director, School of Ecological and Human Sustainability, Professor S.L. Libilo, Director, School of Agriculture and Life Sciences, Professor M. Maluleke, who is a college representative, and Dr. Nkobole, who is also a college representative. From the College of Education, we have Professor J. Sirotu, Deputy Executive Dean, Professor A.V. Mudau, Director, School of Teacher Education, Professor S.A. Ngubane, and Dr. N.B. Kabashe. College of Accounting Sciences, we have Dr. M.T. Hlongwane, who is the Executive Dean, Dr. K.M. Masia. College Graduate School of Business Leadership, we have Professor N.B.W.
Mlitwa, who is the acting executive dean. I would also like to welcome and recognize colleagues who provided logistical support for making this occasion possible in the Graduations Division, the Department of Institutional Advancement, including the KwaZulu-Natal Communication Team, Multimedia Services, Operations Facilities, including Security and Protection Services of KwaZulu-Natal and other areas, and the Department of Human Resource, the Employee and Wellness Unit present in this facility. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor and privilege to stand before you this afternoon on this memorable occasion to acknowledge and celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance from our esteemed students who are sitting on the other side of the room, soon to be called UNISA graduates. Today we stand at the peak of a new chapter, ready to make a mark on the world and on our motherland because of our soon to be graduates sitting there. Walking across the stage is symbolic of the academic journey that you have traveled. You have persevered distance education, which can be very lonely at times. You have persevered long nights of studying complex modules, sometimes failing them more than once, but you continued. Tight deadlines that you have managed, and you also you just continued with your studies without any deterrence while working, raising families, sometimes unemployed, hustling here and there, trying to do this and that. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Your presence in this occasion epitomizes the African proverb that says, however long the night, the dawn will break. Today is your dawn. That dawn has broken and that day has arrived for you to reap the fruits of your hard labor. For this, you deserve not only an applause, but also our deep sense of admiration. And it doesn't end here. You have also influenced other people around you, even your younger siblings who look up to you, that they just want to be like you in future. Or maybe your neighbor, or a man or a woman down the street who really admires your courage. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give our graduates another round of applause. Today, their name is etched not in the graduation program, but in the unfolding story of South Africa and the continent's future. While we celebrate your hard work and success, let us also acknowledge and celebrate the guidance and support lent by your academics and your families who are here today to celebrate with you. Let's give the families a round of applause who are sitting this side. We thank you for the support that you have provided, and I just want to highlight that at UNISA, we are committed to upholding education as a fundamental human right, ensuring that no student is left behind. Together with the collaboration of families and dedicated professionals who are with me on the stage, we have overcome these challenges to ensure that every student receives the support they need to thrive both academically and personally. The University of South Africa has been intentional in implementing several initiatives aimed at fostering greater student success. Through our UNISA 20 strategy, we have prioritized student support by dedicating a strategic pillar which specifically seeks to address any learning related that our dear students might be experiencing. As a university, we are dedicated not only to increasing our graduation rates, but also the quality of graduates that we produce, and also recognizing the diverse challenges that can hinder academic progress, including financial, family, health, work-related issues. It is not by mistake that you have arrived at this point in your life, dear graduates and diplomats. Your patience, dedication, determination, resilience, tenacity have worked in your favor. On the other hand, our learner and learning analytics here at UNISA and the surveys that we run on students to profile them so that we can be able to understand who our students are, where do they come from, what are their needs. And we track them to provide valuable insights throughout the student, what we call the student walk or the academic journey, to ensure enhanced support. This includes, among others, the first-year entering student programs in the Student Retention Unit that addresses challenges that first-year students face while they navigate distance higher education. Furthermore, through collaborative efforts across various committees and departments and programs, we have streamlined processes to ensure timely support for all students continuing, including continuing students, through education counseling, release of exam results, and comprehensive student support services. To this end, we have the business intelligence platform, what we call Unitelligence, an enterprise data hub, a platform that enhances access to critical information to make well-informed decisions that prioritize student success. This tool allows us to monitor various operational and academic activities across the institution. With capabilities from descriptive, diagnostic, and predictive analytics, we oversee and track students' progress, enabling installation of both program and individual student measures when necessary. Without a waste of time, ladies and gentlemen, let me once more welcome you to this momentous occasion. Let us sit back, relax, and celebrate the hard-earned work of our graduates and diplomats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome Professor Farisani to deliver the Chancellor's address. Over to you, Prof. Thank you.
Chancellor of the University of South Africa, Dr. Thabo Mbeki in absentia, the Principal and Vice Chancellor of the University of the Land, UNISA, Professor Puleng Lenkabula in absentia, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the Council of the University of South Africa, Management Committee, Extended Management, all my colleagues, including academics, security services, our medical team from UNISA Clinic, colleagues from DIA graduations, all our stakeholders, family, friends, and our dear graduates. Ndimasiari. Ndimasiari. Okay, let's try that again. Ndimasiari. Thank you. Sanbanan. Good afternoon. Molweni. On behalf of the University of South Africa, UNISA, the University of the Land, it is a great honor and privilege for me to address you during today's graduation ceremony. I'm quite sure as you were traveling to this graduation ceremony, you felt excitement in your heart, graduates. You must have had stars in your eyes as well, feeling the happiness in that you have finally made it after spending the past few years registering for a variety of modules, engaging with your study materials, and completing various assessments. I believe you sit here proudly today as you have completed your qualification and that you are looking forward to entering through the doors which your qualification will open for you. As a proud alumna of UNISA, the University of the Land, I am very hopeful that doors will indeed open for you as they did open for me. The reality for most of you is that you had to make many sacrifices to be here, to reach this wonderful moment on this great occasion. As you walk across the stage today, cherish this moment. This is your day to remember. This is your day to celebrate. Show that you are proud of your tremendous achievements. You have indeed achieved, in spite of barriers to education that some of you may have been confronted with. And these barriers include socioeconomic factors such as lack of funding. I will not mention more. You know the barriers that you went through. There is, however, another barrier that I would like to mention, and that is the lack of aspiration. You graduates are here today looking absolutely gorgeous, and give yourselves a round of applause. You look absolutely gorgeous. You are here because you overcame those barriers. Through your aspiration, you managed to avoid being a university dropout. Statistics show that 60% of students drop out within their first year of study. You completed what you started. And my colleagues here and I are expecting you on this red carpet again and again. With your qualification, you will be presented with great opportunities in your various fields. Your qualification equips you with the ability to excel and deal with whatever challenges. As a UNISA product, you have demonstrated that you are capable of taking instructions and of working independently. We have no doubt that you can overcome and adapt to the ever-changing world. May you remain humble and always remember that your qualification does not make you better than other human beings. We won't all be able to make big changes in the world. However, with your qualification, you can make a change, no matter how small. Help someone who is struggling. Use your education to help a community or a community member, and always remember to show kindness. You have taken the time to attain your education, your qualification. Now it's the time to go out into the world and use that education to make a difference. Give back to your community. Be the positive change that you would like to see in the world. At the same time, remain motivated. Being motivated and staying motivated are key elements to achieving success. So may you remain motivated as you venture into your new life journey, whether it be in your work environment or as you continue with your studies or as you do both. May you be the motivation for other people to chase their dreams and achieve their goals. Let your qualification bring positive change into your lives and in the lives of those around you. Like Christian D. Larson said, believe in yourself and all that you are. Know there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Our dear graduates, if you believe in yourselves and you have others who believe in you, and you obviously do, otherwise the hall wouldn't be so full, then anything is possible. UNISA graduates, the future is yours to shape. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much, Professor Farisani, for your insights and wisdom. And I hope she is heard. She emphasizes your resilience and perseverance in the midst of challenges in life. That's 60% of some of our students drop out, but you persevered. And also she highlights your capability of being independent, because you have been independent, studying online, using distance, e-learning, mode of learning, all by yourself. So independence should come easy to you. She encourages you to remain humble and to serve with humility, and also to make a difference in society, and to use this education to make a difference in life, and also to remain motivated even in the midst of challenges. Thank you very much, Prof. Farisani. Let's give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, let us allow students who are standing outside to come inside the hall so that we can get started, and also to request that you keep your phones on a silent mode so that our proceedings are not disturbed in any way. You are welcome to take pictures, but just keep the phone on a silent mode so that our proceedings are not disrupted. Thank you. And also, let me make a special request while we wait for our students and families to be seated, that we request you not to leave the hall, to remain seated until the end of the ceremony. we want to make sure that our graduation ceremony, because it's recorded and it will remain in our archives for many years to come, we have to have this hall full, and also to make sure that the first student to graduate and even the last student to graduate enjoy the audience and your presence in this hall the same way as the first one, please. So do not leave until the ceremony is completed. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. Over to you, colleagues.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Charlene Pawajar received the degree of Masters of Commerce. The degree was obtained with distinction.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Mbali Rosebud Mlaba received a degree of Master of Arts.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Elizabeth Virginia Kumalo. Telisna Swipal.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Sibukiso Tobani Nhlengetwa receives the degree of Master of Science in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Kagiso Ndate Morudu receives the degree of Master of Engineering.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Kagiso Tate Murudu receives the degree Sitabile Tembaletu Mngube receives the degree of the Master of Business Administration, degree obtained with distinction. Well done.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours. Nkosenhle Nhlanhla Brian Ndlovu. Savini Singh, degree obtained with distinction. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Aphelele Akona Anele Ngobo receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology Honours. Sinenhlanhla Brightness Cele. Sibusiso Sinenhlanhla Tabani Mbata. Nkosinathi Goodman Mkenge. Simpiwe Zwelathina Mhlongo. Fugani Wayne Andrew Jr. Mtembu. Samukelisiwe Nongcebo Sithole.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours in the College of Law. Praiseworth Thandeka Mkhize. Domfuthi Mkhize. Nomvula Thembeka Nxumalo.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received a degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours in the College of Human Sciences. Zanele Promise Cele. Lucia Rabia David. Muhammad Farhan Hassan. Athabile Khalipa, degree obtained with distinction. Ngene boxini. Thobeka Nondumiso Khumalo. Ariana Kaylee Kistia. Patience Tambuzai Kudadirwa. Ne? Kudadirwa. Phumelele Noluthando Penelope Lazarus. Nondumiso Valerie Makatin. Thanks. Amanda Kenneth Mahwa. Naipep. Zimgitha Ndugiswa. Nasim Banu Mohammed Ali. Dipulelo Mokhwate. Palisa Evodia Morlo. Caitlin Moodley, degree obtained with distinction. Stabile Mjali. Sisanda Nontobeko Miyaka. Rebecca Naidu. Rebecca, you can go. Tamira Naidu, degree obtained with distinction. Chikondi Spesihle Nomzabalazo Ngwira. Uyabongeka sinethemba Nhlumayo. Let's hit her. Come here. Mpilonhle Ntsele. Dylan Sweepesat. Nokhanya Bright Zinhle Skhosana. Nadia Vanikerk. Okay. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nomfundo Nogwanda Ngobo received the degree of Bachelor of Information Science Honours.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Yoliswa Bright Shinga. Sylvester Sebenzile Chiliza. Siziphiwe Maluleka. Patricia Ngobo. Patricia. Zola Lindiwe Brightness Ngobo. Sinothile Sibisi.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Administration in the College of Economics and Management Sciences. Balmakan Savan. Kaylin Kila Mahaval. Nomusa Prudence Ngumalo. Ketiwe Rebecca Sithole. Masejo Brenda Wiso. Nokukhanya Francis Zigalala. Slindile Precious Zwane. Noxolo Sithembiso Ngobo. 22. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce in the College of Economics and Management Sciences. Navesh Maharaj. Singobile Amalia Blose. Lisa Dlamini. Ntokozo Dlamini. Sinikiwe Ndlondo. Velesh Govinda. Wilfred Lindelani Hlophe. Chong Ho Lin, the degrees obtained with distinction. Velicia Governor, the degree obtained with distinction. Olwethu Lungwele. Sibahle, Gciniwe, Feziwe, Lushozi. Olwethu Masala. Sinenjabulo Alkhambata. Nokwethemba Siphelele Mdaka. Nokwanda Fortunate Ndlovu. Zwelethu Ntshangase. Sandile Victor Nyawo. Sharona Palat, degree obtained with distinction. Vekesh Patel. Okuhle Sikelelwa Ntshintshali. Ntshintshana. Ayanda Nokubonga Zulu. Nondumiso Siyabonga Gaza. Zuma.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Science. Roselle Alberts. Tobile Precious Hadebe. Nompumelelo Abigail Khumalo. Zithaba Pearl Mpanza. Daniel Naidu. Christopher Naidu. Thandazile Ngcobo.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Laws. You. Shamalani Baloi. Nokolo Butelezi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Shade Godin obtains the degree with distinction. Diloshni Govenda. Nozipho Gwala. Thank you. Bianca Janki. Tobegile Patience Makubo. Manala Ellen Mbongwe. Thandeka Sinolobuhle Ngobo. Picture. Sanishna Ramdani. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor Nikisha Ramgalan obtains the degree with distinction. Nongaba Khubusana. Sithokozile Shezi. Nosipho Sibiya. Nompilo Wendy Tembe. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Law. Phakamisile Nonhlanhla Khumalo. Lindiwe Mazibuko. Bongiwe Mbuyazi. Andisiwe Mthembu. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce in the College of Law. We'll take a picture. Yes. Nomonde Lushaba. Luyanda Oppenheimer Mbele. Picture. Is it a distinction? Oh. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Tato Mpumane obtains a degree with distinction. Valerie Pillay.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Mandisa Leona Gamede. Guguletu Tobile Zamaswazi Mahlinza. Ayanda Stephen Mchali. Nohlanhla Nomthandazo Nganana. Innocentia Shongwe. Zinhle Nozipho Dube. Ryan Juran Govenda. Nomvuyelo Mzimba. Nokulunga Ndlovu. Nontobeko Sweetness Ndobela. Kethiwe Ntuli. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Silusiwe Nomvelo Khumalo. Annelisa Madigizela. Anele Vincent Majola. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Nokwanda Duma, Tembeka Bengu, Tanika Sheilali Botma, Nontobeko Tubelihle Kumalo, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, yeah, this one is not clear. Zabentunga Desri Kumalo obtained the degree with distinction. Ayanda Mapumulo, Nisha Marian, Nokwanda Maise, Nontokozo Nonkululeko Nomfundo Mbatha, Ayanda Mkize, Nomvuselelo Mthembu, Nontobeko Mthembu, Nandile Ndamase, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Janice Talia Gavenda obtained the degree with distinction. Nondala Palisa Ndlovu, Nondalo Palisa Ndlovu, Ayanda Ngobese, Amahle Kendi Kwanyana, Anilin Rodel Singh, Nokusho Zuziwe Mbalenhle Zikubu, Desri Govind Sami, Keletso ke o tshepile ke kgonne mantwa gae hlatswayo Bongiswa Jama, Nozibusiso Mazibuko. Nokuzola Portia Kanyile. Samukelisiwe nompumelelo Khanyile. Duduza Sipesihle Khathi. Gerald Petulo Marule. Michaela Johnson. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kurane Mudli obtained the degree with distinction. Brittany Janine Munsami. Sindisiwe Mthethwa. Xoliswa Zama Ndabana. Nolwazi Petronella Ndlovu. Thembisile Nsele. Thank you. Kabelihle Ntuli. Nokwanda Sibongile Patience Ntuli. Zoleka Nxumalo. Nokubonga Nzama. Teresa Marlene Seiba. Bhavani Subramani. Sabrina Micheli Iraraka Stafina Thompson. Nomncebo Prudence Xaba. Philile Zondi.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education. Adila Abubakar. Thank you. Adila? Yeah. Fareen Ali, the degree was obtained with distinction. Ilse Arends. Tila Shannon Barnes, the degree was obtained with distinction. Ayesha Basa, degree obtained with distinction. Smangele Nosipo Bengu. Wait. Look back. Mpumelelo Menzi Buthelezi. Fezile Kawolenkosi Tlele. Jadane Chetty, the degree was obtained with distinction. Chanel Chetty, the degree was obtained with distinction. Chanel. Nompumelelo Precious Tili, the degree was obtained with distinction. Matthew Peter DeBrain. Mikara Dani. Trishan Drunraj. Philisiwe Nkosingiphile Dlamini. Stembile Dlamini. Sindiswa Samukelisiwe Dube. Primrose Tulisile Duma. Nompumelelo Gabela. Thank you. Tembalikona Gabela. Yeah. Thank you. Look at the camera. Slindile Gabuza. Tulisile Shamain Gama. Jadine Josephine Govenda. Thank you. Nikita Govind Sami. Andile Gumede. Nokwazi Gwala. Pelin Hari Pesad. The degree was obtained with distinction. Bekezelo Perseverance Tlabisa. Lindelani Benitas Hlangu. Kwandokuhle Hlatswayo. Tembeningi Amilet Songwani. Fanaz Hosen. Tabisile Jeza. Nondumiso Tina Jwara. Fatima Khan. The degree was obtained with distinction. Zubair Ibrahim Khan. The degree was obtained with distinction. Kwanele Nkosinathi Khoza. Sifundo Peace Kuboni. Mbalenhle Simangele Khumalo. Nolundi Poshia Kusi. Look at the camera. Nomfundo Penelope Kubeka. Look at the camera. Sinotando Audrey Kubeka. Sanele Zandile Langa. Zandile? Yushil Sunil Dat Loten. The degree was obtained with distinction. Megan Taylor Leslie. Shante Sky Lemon, the degree was obtained with distinction. Robin Minenhle Mas. Look at the camera. Pelokazi Patience Mabaso. Pumlile Mabaso. Sanelisiwe Mabaso. The degree was obtained with distinction. Kwazi Madlala. Stulile Sianda Magagula. Sadika Maharaj. Look at the camera. Nobuhle Andile Majola. Nontutuzelo Makaza. Hlengiwe Spindile Magwele. Masiha Yunus Gulam Hossein Mansour. The degree was obtained with distinction. Preti Sibongiwe Masengemi. The degree was obtained with distinction. Lungile Masoka. Nonhlanhla Masuku. Nompilo Mavundla. Nonkululeko Mazibuko.
Siphumelele Nosipho Mbele. Ncamisile Sithandiwe Mbokazi. Samgelisiwe Mbonambi. Nomfundo Noxolo Mbuyisa. Andiswe Happiness Mchunu. Ntombi futhi Simangele Mcineka. Ntwenhle Siduduzo Mdletshe. Zekhethelo Kethukuthula Mdletshe. Ntombi kayise, ntombi yenkosi Menyuka. Simiso Phelelani Mhlongo. Spamandla Ernest Mhlongo. Kosingphile Molly Mhlophe. Londiwe Witness Mkhize. Snenhlanhla Favorite Mkhize. Nkosikhona Mkhwanazi. Lindo Kuhle Mlaba. Fezile Sharon Sakhile Mlambo. Linamandla Charity Mlambo. Nomcebo Ntombe Namandla Mlungwana. Sindisa Mncwabe. Ntombi kayise Thandeka Mdaba. Kosingphile Mngomezulu. Nthabiseng Mngomezulu. Sibekezelo Nomhle Patience Mngomezulu. Philiswa Mnguni. Thanki Morai. Yenziwe Phikelela Mpanza. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, we always say we learn from the cradle to the grave. Bothisha, kunebhokisi lana kuneyicathulo ezibomvu. You can have red bottoms for free. Can you just go inside the red box so that we can finish? Now I trust you. This is an instruction. If you don't keep it, I think Prof. Siroto will have to doubt if they can give instructions. You are teachers. Should be able to take instruction. Thank you. Let's see. Otherwise you owe me 10 rand. Nana Pel Nkati. Prudence Bonke Mkuku. Londiwe Mtambo. Nkosikhona Constance Mthethwa. Nikiwe Mthembu. Thandeka Mbali Mthethwa. Thulile Khamngile Mthethwa. Sithokozile Sibusisiwe Mwandla. Charlene Leanne Noder. Zanele Ngobeni. Swinile Akona Ngogwane. Ushuthile. Nothando Noxolo Ncube. Sindisiwe Mwane. Thank you. Thembelihle Siphesihle Ndlanzi. Neliswa Fortunate Ndlovu. Nompumelelo Precious Ndlovu. Thandeka Cynthia Ndlovu. Nomzamo Christian Donyela. Nompumelelo Priscilla Nene. Thembela Ngobo. Diane Samugelisiwe Bungama. Snenhlanhla Abigail Ngema. Khululekile Thandeka Ngidi. Phindile Primrose Ngobese. Zina Ngoma, degree obtained with distinction. Senzekile Happiness Ngongoma. Wenze njani? Icathulo libheke phi? Sibheke phi icathulo? Nomvuyiso Ngozi. Mandisa Ngubane. Nolinda Nomvelo Ngwazi. Nomakhebo Josephine Nhlapho. Lumka Sandra Tlumayo. Slungile Melta Njogo. Zanele Happiness Njomi. Snenhlanhla Mbali Nkosi. Sinokuthula Nontshekela. Thembiso Happiness Ntsele. Wandile Lungile Ntangase, degree obtained with distinction. Hamba Tisha, kulate, hamba Tisha, hamba, kulate. Ushuthi? Akanawo distinction, akanawo distinction. There is no distinction on your name. But awubhaliwe indaba abangawunakanga. They revoked it, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Amanda Michelle Ntuli. Fundisiwe Faith Ntuli. Makosi Ntuli. Slindile Buyisile Nxumalo. Sinethemba Winter Rose Nxumalo. Thandeka Nxumalo. Samgelisiwe Nyawo. Nontobeko Nyembe. Okay. Casey Kendrell Pillay, degree obtained with distinction. Kellen Tiara Pillay. Terry Ann Leonisa Premdayal, degree obtained with distinction. Alicia Ritan Tombigaise Kwabe.
So the two students need to be called, can call them after. They say they appear distinct, like on the program.
It's not the one who was fighting.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Because he is saying it was revoked.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why it's not on the thing. And these are printed before. That's the problem. So if they say, and if they have the final records, yeah, so.
So, but they say it's.
Okay. Can you please check if they those two? Because I can't call it if it's not a distinction. Neha Ramcharita, degree obtained with distinction. Nompilo Promise Sangweni. Thandeka Shabalala. Fortunate Nomkhosi Shezi. Samgelisiwe Shezi. Simangele Nokulunga Sibiya. Zamamboma Queen Sikakane. Chesney Singh, degree obtained with distinction. was there for so long. Okay. Diaksha Singh. Odwa Sinyameni. Zandile Sithole. Winifred Nonzwakazi Siziba.
Yeah, I did say. It's fine. You need to call out the other one. They did revoke it.
So can you go and explain to the VC because she thinks we are making a mistake? Just go to her. Nonhlanhla Gugulethu Skhosana. Brownwin Smith, degree obtained with distinction. Sinotile Faith Sosibo. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, allow me to do this because I know the parents think that there was injustice that was done. The student Ntsele Sitembiso Happiness indicates that she got a distinction, but I have asked our staff members to go and check in the records, the final records. The distinction was revoked by the college, so we cannot give her a distinction that is not there. So I cannot then give it to her. I hope that is acceptable. We only read distinctions that are indicated here because they are approved by the college. I thank you. Veruksha Sukun. Jabulani Tembe. Spindile Tembe. Nomthandazo Mbali Thwala. Ntombi yesihle Peace Girl Chabalala. Nicole van der Walt, degree obtained with distinction. Shimei van der Walt. Zwelibanzi Monde Xagi. Londeka Zondi. Nhlanhlenhle Zikhona Zondo. Nonhlanhla Patience Zuge. Bonisiwe Zulu. Samgelisiwe Zulu. Anele Zuma. Princess Lethiwe Zuma. Olile Zungu. Asimbonge Zwane. Nobuhle Zwane. Nosipho Zwane. Spesihle Innocentia Solukukhanya Zwane.
The students, the graduates. Colleagues, our graduates and their parents, kindly settle down. You were requested by the acting Vice-Chancellor to remain sitting until the session is done. So there are people apparently who are fighting our protection staff. That is not allowed. Please, let's work well together. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor Nomvuyo Princess Mzobe receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Law.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Christian Brandon Nithainandam receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Science. Nosipho Premli Mkhumbuzi. Busisiwe Esther Ngwane. Mzamo Percival Ngobo. Rose Mbali Ngubane. Ndumiso Sihle Ngongo. Ngongo. Eh? Eh? Okay, let me come back. Sorry. Okay. Forgive me, colleagues. Ndomiso Sihle Ngongo. Ngongo. Jeez. Andre Pillay. Thandeka Sumkhanda. Okay. Si Noyolo Jennifer Mbele.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economics and Management Sciences. Nomali Masondo, Siphesihle Sphamandla Zulu,
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Gugulethu Immaculate Kaele receives the diploma with distinction. Zinhle Portia Magagula Nomvula Mthembu Noxolo Nokwethemba Nyandeni obtained the diploma with distinction. Renee Alicia Karel Skalkveig obtained the diploma with distinction.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Annelisa Ingo, diploma obtained with distinction. Sibonakaliso Bonginkosi Mtakane. Shanae Isabel Noder.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the Graduate School of Business Leadership. Londega Dlamini, degree obtained with distinction. Diploma. Sindile Pegani Vundla.
Thank you. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Zama Bongiwe Biela, Melinda Felicity Dube, Ntando yenkosi Siphokazi Gabushe, Janae Enrique Lancilio Gordon, Mbali Petunia Gumede, Ngumisa Gwebu, Nothando Makhoba, Nontobeko Thando Lwethu Maphanga, Onele Mbamba, Onele Mbaba, Nokwanda Molimbili, Sonto Valentin Mkize, Siphokazi Mpanza, Fundani Mthethwa, Sinqobile Senamile Nzama, Loveness Sithole, Nokulunga Loveness Sithole, Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Minenhle Ayanda Baba, Luyanda Sinothando Ntombeko Zondi,
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Zamokuhle Siphesihle Buthelezi, Mbongeni Duma, Sphumelele Ruth Tlangebi, Nomfundo Priti Memela, Nontobeko Khuliwe Mlambo. Notolo Carol Ngobo. Londeka Khuleka Ngwabi. Sabelon Tanzi. Nonapha Ntotovu. Nothando Nokubonga Shezi. Nompumelelo Sibia. Amanda Sandisiwe Swani.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Mukelani Sipuktula Dlomo. Zamanguni Nokwanda Kumete. Sanele Nonkululeko Hlope. Panumusa Sbungseni Matenjwa. Did you take the picture? Noxolo Nonkululeko Mbokazi. Lungile Mlambo. Kananelo Dimpomputi. Slindile Innocentia Nene. Mandisa Sibongokuhle Sibiya. Sibongokwazi Phiwokuhle Zulu.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economics and Management Sciences. Mziwandile Bongumusa Buthelezi. Tantleni Kabela. Nokulunga Gina. Xolile Cherich Hlela. Nonkululeko Zanele Khumalo. Nombufuthi Ivy Magwaza. Nontando Mbatha. Seneliso Shedrack Mpele. Mbali Surprise Mdunge, diploma obtained with distinction. Sebenzile Lindiwe Mhlongo. Nomfundo Sithole. Ayanda Kaba.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Noluthando Portia Dlamini, Rizaibo, Angakaqedi. Okay, now we are doing it again. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Noluthando Portia Dlamini receives the diploma in the College of Education. You can go.
Welcome back. Thank you. Big congratulations to the class of 2025, 2026. Can I hear their ululations? When you walked here and when we started this afternoon, you were empty-handed, or you were holding your cell phones and handbags, but you have something very special there. Can you please stand up? Our graduates, can you please stand up? Congratulations with that piece of document that is going to open ways for you for the future. Can we give them another big round of applause. You may be seated. As you reflect on your time at UNISA, you must acknowledge invaluable lessons you have learned, not only in your chosen fields of study, but also in the realm of personal growth and development. UNISA has not only equipped you with the knowledge, skills, and competencies necessary to excel in your respective fields, but it has also instilled in you a set of values that will guide you to navigate the complexities of life beyond this graduation ceremony. This is just the beginning. One of the most important lessons that you have learned at UNISA is the importance of making a difference in society. Our Chancellor's address emphasized making a difference in society, using those degrees to uplift our communities, not just for yourself. Today, as we celebrate your achievements, we also acknowledge the significance of your role as ambassadors of this esteemed institution. I urge you to embody the value of what we call graduateness at UNISA. What this entails is dedication, service, innovation, and good ethical conduct and leadership, and also to be agents of positive change in your communities and beyond. That degree is opening up ways for you in the world that you yet still to navigate. Following good ethical principles and conduct in all you do, either as a student who's going to continue after this, or in the world of work, it is very, very critical, because you being a UNISA graduate reflects on our institutional values. You are the mirror of the university, and you will be judged accordingly. You also embody your family values. Whatever job, whatever you do in society, whether it is good or bad, it will always reflect on your family name. And that family name is imprinted on your certificate. And so if you do any harm to society, it's not only you and your reputation that is going to be affected. Your family name is going to be affected. The community where you come from is going to be affected. Think of all of that when you serve society. Do not take anything that doesn't belong to you. You must work for what you need to achieve. And the first achievement is your degree. So go and serve society. Please uphold your image in what you have earned here today with very high principles to protect yourself, your family, and the institution. As UNISA graduates, you must strive to display unwavering integrity in everything that you do, resisting the temptation of unethical behaviors at every turn. UNISA has empowered you to think critically, to challenge the status quo, and to lead by example. As you embark on this new chapter, embrace your roles as leaders with courage, conviction, and humility, knowing that the decisions that you make today will shape the world tomorrow. If you make bad decisions, they will affect the future of this country and future generations. As you live here today, remember that you have graduated from the largest in Africa and oldest comprehensive open distance institution in the world. which has graduated world leaders in the past 153 years. With this graduation, you have now officially joined that pedigree of African and global leaders, and we expect only the best from you. You have formed part of close to 400 students who are enrolled here at UNISA, which makes a presence in more than 130 countries. Now you make part of over 50,000 graduates that UNISA produces annually, and the latest it was 66,000 in 2025. And you will contribute significantly to our mission of driving economic development and fostering a socially just society. You must also have pride that you have graduated from a university that has made impactful publication outputs, research and publication outputs. The audited data from the Department of Higher Education and Training, which affirms our sector comparison of overall research publication outputs, that they have improved significantly, rising from 6th position in 2023 in the country to a 2nd position in 2024. We are the 2nd best in the research outputs in the country. When our Vice Chancellor, Professor Lenkabula, joined UNISA in 2021, our rankings nationally were around 12, 11, 13, around there. And then we moved, her leadership drove, our academics who are sitting here on the stage worked to get to where we are. We got to the 6th position in 2023. Now we are in the 2nd position. So you can imagine what we are aiming for in the country. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It is a growth or a percentage increase of 44.3%. Also, the audited data affirms that this institution you are graduating for is ranked #1 in the country for the production of PhD graduates. We are #1. This distinction is not accidental. It is built on a culture of academic excellence, rigor, and importantly, on people like you, resilient, focused, and committed to advancing knowledge. You must be the voice and hands that respond to the needs of our country, given the institution that you are coming from. Communities, nations, and the globe are waiting for you. Your skills are needed to craft solutions that are ethical, sustainable, and inclusive. Graduates in education, you carry the future in your classrooms, shaping minds that will build the South Africa that we want, and the South Africa and the continent that we want. You have the power to transform the landscape by inspiring young minds, fostering critical thinking, and cultivating a culture of learning that will break the cycle of poverty. Human scientists, you hold the key to restoring our humanity, healing trauma, and building communities of peace and crime-free. Agriculturists and environmentalists, you are the custodians of food security in time of climate uncertainties. Lawyers, you must defend justice, safeguard democracy, and ensure that the law works for all, not just for the privileged. Scientists and engineers, you are called to solve our energy crisis, our infrastructure gaps, and to innovate with integrity. Economists and managers, you must design an economy that will not only be productive, but inclusive for all, even the most disadvantaged and those who are physically challenged. The challenges ahead may feel overwhelming, but remember, no generation is spared from history's call. Yours is a call to lead with courage, to innovate with compassion, and to act with integrity. An African proverb that says, when a spider web unite, they can tie up even a lion. A simple spider web when they unite, they can tie up a lion. Alone, you may feel limited, but together, across disciplines, professions, and communities, you have the power to restrain the lion of poverty, injustice, and despair. You must be the voice and hands that responds to the needs of our communities, nations, and the globe. Your skills are needed to craft solutions that are ethical, sustainable, and inclusive. Let us also remember those who are less fortunate. There might be some students that you know who were in your cohort who did not make it this far. Give them a helping hand so that they can arrive at this point in their lives. They might have had challenges with ill health, finances, or family challenges, and they did not make it. Please give them some hope. I know you know someone out there. Give them the support that they need. As we conclude, ladies and gentlemen, you are now officially UNISA graduates. You are officially the alumni of UNISA, of this illustrious circle of excellence. The support you can give also is to be a tutor at UNISA, or you can make a contribution if you can, so that we can uplift the students who cannot make it this far. I salute you, esteemed class of 2025 and 2026. Make a mark wherever you are or wherever you go, and serve society with pure diligence and humility. Please go and serve our people well. All the best. We have come to the conclusion of this beautiful ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to make an announcement, and after making this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found in the last page of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me and my colleagues here on the stage to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Please stand. Thank you. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.